This run's pretty much gone to shit. If this tournament isn't, like, perfect, then I can't PB, probably. Like, it's really unlikely. There's another data that I need to get. Usually I get this one last. Why'd I get it now then? I don't know. Oh my god, no encounter? What did I do to deserve this? Probably not. How did I lose a minute on... just from encounters? If these boards aren't perfect, I'm just quitting. So far, so good. Wonder if that was a gold split? I don't know. It's not anymore though. I got a gold split there a couple of runs ago. Like, my encounters were really bad. Oh my, for fuck. I don't think I've ever seen Bub V from that GMD before. gotta be. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Should have got that GMD. It's my bad. This is a really, really bad encounter to the point where I'd rather just try to run, even though it's a terrible idea with a really low chance. Yes, kill me, please. Dark Mega killed him. Dark Mega killed him. Why would you Vulcan? Please. Thank you. It's a tournament. The last tournament, to be honest. From -10 to -2. Yes, the HP drain is part of the scenario. The HP drain's actually pretty brutal. Luckily we're dark, so we're like literally invincible. Excuse me. Dark Lance, please. Not quite. Really mad right now. Kill him. Alright, we're still in there. Although, alright, it should be fine. This email needs to be read eventually, so I might as well do it now since I remembered. So speed doesn't actually need to stay in my Navicust, but the bug doesn't matter. And I wouldn't put it back in later anyway, so I might as well just leave it in now. And now this is basically an auto-scroller. I choose not to do any inputs because it's random, so I don't want to have any control over it. Or I don't have any control over it, so I don't want to, like, pretend that I have control over it. I just mash A until it's over. Even if it, like, this could go on for a good 5-10 minutes before it's slower than Water God. I just want to point that out. To be slower than Water God, this would have to go, like, really, really bad. Have you ever lost? I've lost the second one, but not the first one. Not with these HP programs in. We don't bother to put Buster Pack in for this run through the internet because we have Dark Chips, so we don't really care anyway. In fact, the main reason that I change it back at all is because of Duo. So because we've seen 2 out of 3 scenarios, we know that our last scenario, and because Kennoman lost, we know what our last scenario is going to be. So we know that we need a specific chip, which you actually happen to get from these guys. And that chip is Heat Breath K. The only other way to get that is to pay 5,000 Zenny. We actually have 6k, so we're good to finish the game now. Which is really nice. I think that was our first and only encounter in that area too. That was really, really good. So like, we have enough everything to finish the game. Hello, Spherewa. Welcome to stream. So this one usually goes okay. He needs 5 hits to kill you, you need 2 hits to kill him. 5? 4. He needs 4 hits to kill you. But I have lost it before because sometimes it's just dumb. Liberation Split, is this BM5? Yes. Oops. Why do I still have an unlock? Oh, right, never mind. That was a dumb question. Oh wow, I said Marco. Yes. I saw that. There's no need to look at the board because we already know what scenario we have. It's the third round. It's the third round and Kendo Man lost, so we're fighting Cold Man. Do you somehow apply for custom moderator icons? If you're a FrankerPhase donor of, I think, $5 or more, you can do custom mod icons. That was really dumb. I already have enough Zenny. Don't do what I just did if you run this game. But don't run this game. Picking up GMD is such a habit now in this game. I tend to keep picking them up even when I don't need to. Sometimes I'll be running through town area, like literally already have paid the last 6k that I ever need to spend in the game, and I'll still be picking up PMDs, GMDs. One of the MDs. This is what a challenge. If you want to run this game, man, feel free. Have fun. Can you use Dark Chips against Duo? No. No, you cannot. In fact, you can't even go Berserk against Duo. So after all the RNG that you deal with through this whole game, you get to Duo and you have a hard fight. Oh my god. Wow. Please. I messed up the Versword input. This one's the flame line, so we're gonna find out if we have to edit the folder here. Because if I picked up flame line 1F, I didn't notice. Hello, Caroli. Welcome to the stream. I don't know why everyone thinks the snow is melting. Doesn't make any sense to me. If you've gotten to the fourth game in the series, you're probably aware that it's not a super realistic series. So I don't think that there's any reason for them to bother, like, adding in extra sprites to show that the snow is being moved. Does he say the snow is being melted away? I'll pay attention after the next one. If so, that's probably poor translation. All this hypothermia crap could be avoided if Land wore a damn coat. Yes, this is true. And I mean, like, we're in Sharo. They probably had coats in the space station. Or the weather station, or whatever it is. Like, I'm sure there was... It couldn't have been very hard to get a coat if he wanted one. It's like, oh, you're gonna fix everything? Okay, here, take this. So you don't, you know, freeze to death. And then he collapses, someone runs out, brings him back to the building, still doesn't give him a coat. Land's too cold to just borrow a coat. True. Too cool. Okay. I see. I see. Land knows you're speedrunning. No time to grab a coat. Gotta go fast. Alright, that's an acceptable excuse, I think. Cannot operate chip slots. Dark chips still accessible. Yes, it's because Land doesn't send dark mega, or Land doesn't send mega dark chips. He just has them. One of the nice things about this scenario, actually, even though they don't generally help that much. Everything's going black. Oh, what? Shut up, Lan. It's not that bad. gonna be interesting. Alright, we got it. Cool, that was a good fight to get Dark Vulcan on. The Dark Soul's taking over land too. Dude, if land could use dark chips, it would make some of the scenarios a lot quicker. Oh man, Mr. Famous is being surrounded by lions. I'll just use a dark chip. It's fine. We need Dark Lance. It's not Dark Lance. It's not even, like, useful. Alright, that was decent, I guess. And we did save a little time. Never mind, we lost a second. Rip. That means we're ahead of PB after all the tournaments. And we don't have to grind for Zenny. This is going to be pretty good. As long as duo goes well, this should be no problem. So you're saying there's a chance. A pretty good chance, actually. God, this is bad. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Espeon Fan. Thanks for good luck. No, I also prefer the dark chips in BM4. That said, I do really like Chaos Unisons in BN5 as well. If only you could have both. To be fair, they do create some interesting mechanics in BM5. Like, I really like the humor bug abuse. BN5 is the only game where getting humor is faster. Getting humor should be faster in more games. Alright, I'll tell you what, if this PBs, I'll go get humor and do one humor joke. Since I don't think I've done that after a BN4 run before. Although just cause Zenny, so I'll have to get Zenny for it. We'll see, maybe I won't. The humor bug, refresh me. So bugging humor in BN5 gives you the emotion window flash. So they abuse that because when you're worried, then when you open the custom gauge, if there's a dark chip in your folder, you will draw the dark chip. You will draw at least one dark chip if possible. So they abuse that to get... Oops. They abuse that to get dark chips, like, consistently on boss fights. And then it also flashes to like full synchro and rage and stuff too, so like your other chips do extra damage potentially. It's really useful. The BM5 route is really good right now. I think it's extremely solid. This needs to be optimized a little further. Like the game should be able to go sub 4, which is obviously a huge improvement over what it was. Multiple personality disorder? Nah, what is the actual thing called? Bipolar disorder, I think. Your emotions change rapidly and maybe randomly? I don't remember. I don't know much about it. I might be wrong, in fact, so don't take my word for it. Or humorous. Hello Marco, welcome to the stream. Marco, you should have seen my splits earlier. I was -10 after the first tournament. Or starting the second tournament. And then I got perfect boards on the last tournament. And by perfect boards, I mean I got not Searchman and not Water God. And I got the Cold Man chip just, like, straight up. I didn't have to grind for it. And I didn't have to grind for Zenny. So this was actually a really good run. Unfortunately, the second tournament lost me like 8 minutes. But very good considering. Can I run in Town 4? Apparently. Oh my god. I'm getting encounters every time these days in Undernet. I should have taken this first. That's bad. Oops. But might still be okay. I swear that area is longer, but I get encounters in it less often. What? Dude, I've never gotten an encounter in this area before. At least I can run. I should be able to save time on this split, but I don't think we're going to. Mostly because those two encounters. The Undernet's, I saved 1 second. The Undernet's a bigger part of the story if you get Searchman or Protoman. Like, those scenarios are actually pretty good. Of course, they're really annoying and terrible for a speedrun, but casually they're alright. Maybe still a little on the annoying side, but if you actually read the text, somewhat enjoyable. At least for Protoman. Searchman, maybe not so much. Yeah, never mind. Forget that. Not Searchman, but Protoman's is. It's about Protoman and Chod using dark chips. Protoman goes berserk. And here we are using dark chips non-stop with Mega Man. And Mega Man's totally fine about it. If you look at BM5, he's totally fine. Some months of rehab later, and he's not even addicted to the darkness anymore. There's another Heat Breath K. Don't need that one. Take all the HP memory I can get. The Sea Slider is actually why we don't want to get Protoman or Searchman for the scenarios. Because it costs way too much Zenny, and the scenarios are just long as well. Yeah, I really like BM4's soundtrack. Especially, like, this track right here is my favorite track in the series. It's so good. Nice. You can get a, one of those magnetic things that pull you in, a black hole, that one, in that area. It's nice that I didn't. Which you can, like, straight up just not get it if your movement's good enough. So that's why, but for some reason I always seem to get them anyway. Oh shit, it's further along than I thought it was. You can actually get 2 on this one if you're really slow. And it's maybe possible to not get any, but I don't know if I believe that. Oh, that is the Verisword V. Hmm. I think we can potentially sub Falzar this run, but it's going to be really close. I don't know. What's the Falzar record? Like 246 still? I'm not sure. It might be impossible. Even if it's 246, that would be really tight. And I'd have to get Falzar, or I'd have to beat Duo in one try. But I should beat PB, even if it takes multiple attempts to beat Duo. Which it shouldn't. But I'm kind of bad, so... Should have just used Dark Vulcan on Dark Mega. I think it would have been faster. We don't have Canon PA in our folder. We do have both those PAs in our folder, however. That pattern right there always hits me. That one kind of sucked as well. That's some really bad panel cracks. I really wanted Invis on this draw. Probably more likely to get an A code. I need to step back and then up, or I'm dead. That missed. You fuck. I always dodge forward because the arm swipe hits the back row, and if you dodge back, you can't get out of it in time. I'm so angry. Fuck this game. I already died to Duo. How do I have this? It's already terrible. It's a waste of attack plus 10. You can't actually damage Duo with mini bombs. Good cracks. Not like terrible cracks. Can't really call them good. Especially when he pulls that bullshit. I hate it so much. This boss is fucking retarded. Well, we got sub 250. That's kind of an improvement, I guess. It could have been 2 minutes faster. 2 or 3 minutes. Oh, by the way, world record hype. It is PB and world recce. I'm happy about that. Even though it was really bad on Duo and the second tournament was terrible. To be fair, 7 out of 9 were scenarios were good. Perfect run still eludes me. Thanks, Marco. And all. Blue Moon after party run. Maybe another time. I don't have a Blue Moon card, so... I'll do Blue Moon eventually, just not yet. There is no one streaming Battle Network by the looks of it. Better than your times. Yeah. I guess. I mean, it's world record, right? It's better than everyone's time. But, it can be improved by a lot. Like, show you my sum of best after I save this. Save splits. My sum of best now should be even lower. My sum of best is 235. The feel in more Pokemon games in Team BN than BN games. I know, right? I probably will host Kizarun. It's the only one I know he's streaming at the moment. And Pokemon's kind of like BN4, right? Same level of RNG. Almost. I mean, Pokemon has a little more. Gotta be honest. We'll see the game time first. To be fair, he does have more viewers than me. But I don't want to just host no one. $2:41 in-game time. Dude, my in-game time subbed Falzar. Alright, well, it's cool that I got world record, I guess. Second tournament could have been better. I screwed up Crusher a little bit, probably lost me a minute or two. And besides that, everything went really well. So yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I'll stream again tomorrow. I did get world record though, so maybe I'll take a break from 4. Maybe do some 6 or something.